Well, we're live. That's like a thing that I do sometimes. Oh my goodness. The internet is terrible right now. Well, I guess we'll have to deal with it. It might improve. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know. No one knows. You know what I mean? Now looking at my phone, making sure the notification goes out. If you guys ever wonder what I'm looking at, if I look down right there, I'm looking at my phone because I'll leave it on charge. If I look up, this is where chat is, like, my hand's in front of it. Like, right beneath my camera is actually chat. Like, here I can see, like, where how many people are in the live stream. Back there you can see, the Chinese Ben Shapiro I have installed. I can actually, like, present them for you guys so you guys, like, can understand. You know what I mean? Ugh. I guess we might as well go ahead and get into it. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. We can go on ahead. Ugh. I am so tired. But right now, we're here. We're having fun. We're playing video games, making money off of it, playing with you guys, having fun. I went and grabbed my glasses cleaner. I was digging in my pocket right there. Ugh. Yeah. So I can go ahead and clean my glasses. As you guys know, I am blind as a bat. It says click to start, I can read that. You know what I mean? I haven't been drunk with Facecam yet, so that'll be interesting to do one day. I just don't drink a lot, you know what I mean? I don't know. The fact that I've been streaming almost 2.5 minutes and I still haven't started playing the game is kind of impressive. You guys should, like, do something, man. I don't know. Let me go ahead and... I remember where I'm at. So, I am in a very not good spot here. You guys will lose sight real quick. Okay, not of me. That's good. So for right now, where we're at, we are at tired. We just barely made it out with our lives. But that's fine, you know what I mean? Slept 7 hours in a bad bed. We still have water on, so that's good. We're on day 13, been in the apocalypse 2 weeks. They already broke down this door, which tells me they've been through here. But they didn't seem too interested. Honestly, this wouldn't be a bad, like, base building. Unpleasantly hot. They'll never learn. Let me see. Negative 65 outside. Insane. This would be such a good car if I can get the key to it. I'd say this is worth going through each individual zombie around it. Or, like, luring other zombies around it. Because how this works, I'm at least pretty certain that if there's a zombie within, like, the proximity of it, it has the chance to spawn with the key on it. The key could always be inside of it, too. I knew I'd get hungry soon, but that's fine. I'm not, like, worried or anything. I don't know. The fact that I couldn't find it's fine. Duct tape. I'm really that full. Nice. That's pretty good. Let me see. Let me grab a bag and just dump all this nonsense in it. I'll throw all this in. I'm lagging. That's not good. Oh no. We're gonna go eat real quick. Whew. So Liz, for right now, what we need to do, gem bottle, not too interested in all that. I'll go ahead and just search this place out real quick. I want the toy bear. Ooh, I want the bunny. Yeah, I do. I always collect things like that in games. If I ever stream Fallout New Vegas, you guys can remind me, and I'll show off my, what do you call it? I eat the granola bar just to, like, get through it. But I collected so many, like teddy bears in Fallout New Vegas that like anytime I shot it, it would it'd crash the game, which I think is very funny. What's the plan here? Right now the plan is just loot this whole area, because right now I'm in West Point. Yeah, just kind of consolidate anything I can. Especially like non-perishables. Because I'm just gathering my resources before I, whatever you call it, lose power. But yeah. As you can see, I've been alive almost 14, like 2 weeks, and I've killed 1,021 zombies. I watched a clip where this lady had, like, where she survived for... I'm gonna take the box of paper clips. But she survived for 3 months and had 500 kills. I have 2 burritos. Nothing wrong with having 2 whole burritos. Let me go ahead and put this stuff away. I'll keep the peanut butter on me. It's just so I don't have to like weigh myself down moving forward. Because while I have the sledgehammer, I'm going to go down to the gun store. I guess I should take the entire car around if I'm going to go to the gun store. I have no purpose for the gun store, don't get me wrong. Just neat to loot. I'll do that last. So I can go ahead and put my sledgehammer away. But yeah, that is the plan for this current moment. Had a lot to eat. We're wearing a lot of good stuff. I'm going to get tired a lot faster because I slept with a bad bed. So right now I want to focus on trying to clear out the zomboids and get to a spot where I can sleep comfortably. You know what I mean? While we learned that I can catch fish, I'm not trying to... Ooh, I need a sack. Don't let me forget a sack. Before I leave this place, if I say anything about, like, getting the hell out and I don't have a sack on me, feel free to use slightly mean words. I promise I can take it. Oh. I always forget, since I have, like, the webcam on, I need to, like, sit up. Because I'm a sloucher when it comes to playing games like this. So you guys being here is very good for my spine health, I think. Don't get me wrong. I love feeling comfortable, however, I love that. Nice. Military boots, no need. Unfortunate. That's just rough, you know what I mean? Empty, I'll take. That swing speed debuff is nuts. I'll take tissues just in case. Hopefully I haven't been anywhere, like, gross. I'm not really too nervous. There we go. And just search these guys. Those vitamins are actually so handy. I would have died without the vitamins just because it allows you to stay awake for like a little longer. I'm surprised I kept missing. But what have you been up to, Liz? It has been a decent amount of time. Yikes. Let me go ahead and clear these guys out. What was I saying I needed? I said I needed something and I wasn't going to leave without it. And I've already forgotten. If that tells you like the level of scatterbrained that I am. Oh, baby, a triple. There we go. As far as I'm concerned, this place is a generator magnet. I do need to hit the bookstore. I'm thinking. I'm using my thinker. My little think space. My guy's a little paranoid. Let's give him a cigarette, and I will take a sip of my drink. I also need to do a gas station run, which I imagine... Ooh. I don't know. I'll think about it. Ooh. What can I do? Come on. No way. No way. No way. Cigarettes. No way! No way! I'm getting a school bus. I'm so excited. No, that's what I'm saying. No way. Oh, we're getting a decent amount of gas out of this thing. Objectively speaking, my truck is much better. However, wait a second. I might be able... Oh, don't do that. Gasoline. A whole can of gas. Let's see what this gets us. We're in a school bus right now. Oh my god, it has a silent alarm thing. So now I have to think and act smart. You guys know what I mean? We need to go up and around. Right now my truck is like infinitely better. But you guys know, have you ever played Halo Reach? I have the mass. There we go. Now we're just gonna kill him with this. Well, I think it's really cool to have this. It's just not very practical. Is that guy with the... Now we're just gonna kind of keep doing this. I don't know. That's so many seats to just put things. I don't know, I'm about to get my like little good boy perk from killing so many zomboids. I do think finding a perfect condition school bus is wild and badass. I don't know. Seeing as it's a school bus, I think we'll be okay. You know what I mean? I think this is like the thing I love most about this game is how wildly all the play styles are. Killed 51 with my car so far. What I need to do, turn the heat all the way on. %, still pretty good. I need grab through them. I understand, but right now I have such a good plan. I'm gonna kill this entire horde. This school bus is not surviving very long. I can't zoom out anymore. Tired. It's actually really good that there's a pharmacy there. Just plowing through zombies. We do have to be careful because my guy's tired. And tired will, like, murder a run. Actually. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna rip this guy's socks. Come on. I need to grab a singular thing of bourbon. Singular thing of bourbon. Okay. We're doing fine. I see him. Don't worry. What the fuck are you doing here? Here we go. So, right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw them over here. I am tracking that we're tired. We're fine. In fact, we're more than fine. We are good. We are great, even. To show you how relaxed I am, let's just talk about our day. So what I need to do is get a decent lead. Which I'll get by driving through these dudes. We'll leave this here. Because what this will do, they'll be coming for the school bus, right? There we go. Because they're going to lose sight of me. And most of them will go. And they'll just fuck off. And these vitamins are going to keep me alive, more or less. Okay. I have a lot of pills left. See, now check this out. You are locked in. I am. I'm very locked in. Just like that. No, for all intents and purposes to the Zomboids, I vanished. Now we'll get to see the damage tomorrow. But for right now, it's like we don't exist. We're gonna have a cigarette. We're good. Just like that. So 305 with fire. Yeah, look at that number jump. Over 100 gone. Now we get to go see the damage. So it's negative 60 right now. Yeah, we're not going to touch that. Everyone type an F in chat to say rest in peace to that school bus. That school bus, by God, did it do its job. 300 zombies dead by fire. No way. No way. And if anyone ever asks you why is fire generally frowned upon in Zomboid, that's why. The fact that for the low price of a school bus, I just killed 300 zombies with no end in sight. Rip school bus. It was a valiant school bus, don't get me wrong. The most valiant of school buses. He took so many down with him. And he just keeps going. What I'm going to do, though... And then I vanished. The zombies have no idea. Because once they lose sight, they go back to like the last thing they heard. Which, thankfully for me, is the school bus. So they just went and burned. And I parked it far enough away from the gas station that there's a high likelihood the gas station's still there. So for right now, what potential problems could be is since I moved so fast getting through, there might be pockets of zomboids around here. No, I slept. So we still have power. Unfortunate. That'd have been a cool, like, thing to have. What is on the floor here? Nothing? I don't think anyone in chat has seen anyone so egregiously locked in like I just was. There we go. I knew I heard one. While we're waiting, let's go loot the gun store. Liz, I told you to remember to remind me to get something before like I left this whole area. Do you remember what that was? Because I don't. They're doing something over there. There we go. Yeah, these are the pockets of zomboids I'm talking about. So since they go to the last place they heard you, and you are faster than, like, they are, so you'll leave their, like, range of hearing. But you won't necessarily, like, so they'll go to where they last heard you. Last thing I want to do is get cornered here. Because it is, like, not easy to get out of here. I don't remember. It's fine. I can't blame you because I also don't remember. I'll warm up in here. I thought I heard one close. Ooh. Maybe we'll have water. I need a sack, that's what it was. You know what, Liz, you helped. I'll say thank you for that one. I don't particularly know what for, because I remembered it on my own. However, just pat yourself on the back, you know what I mean? Isn't that just badass? We aren't robots. I know, I know. Angler. Let's see what they have available. That's a bathroom. It's a lot of stuff, don't get me wrong. Hmm. It is cool, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that we have guns available to us now. I'm just not entirely convinced that it's something feasible to do right now. And I think that's fair to say. Guns, yeah, there's a ton of guns. I don't particularly like them, just because they're so heavy. You know what I mean? Push that guy over with the car. I just need to keep my car running somewhat consistent. Ooh, pocket of zomboids that I was talking about. We can go check on down here. If I'm honest, doing it by foot would probably be the smartest decision. Because this is my good vehicle. I don't want to be roughing this one up. But generally, that's like a terrible position to be in. Because the second you hit tired, you're not going to really fight for yourself like you normally would be able to. Let's get as cool as a school bus. I disagree. The truck holds more and it's more like maneuverable. It's not as flashy as the school bus is what I think you're wanting to convey, which is fair. Right. A horrific wind chill. I need to break into this gas station. My guy's cold and that's not doing me any favors. I don't know if I hear a lot of zomboids or if I'm just imagining it. Okay. I have a moment to breathe, which I'm not gonna lie, I was a little stressed out there. 80 more cigarettes. 80 more and a lighter. $120. Pretty good. I end up with 745 cigarettes. Pack of glow sticks. Giant water bottle. The fact that this is still, like, on is not something I'm used to. There we go. Those vitamins are lifesavers. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. No hot dog in the thing. Boo. I'm gonna take this and the freezer. I also want to loot that guy. I need to eat, and that's gonna take away from. I think that weighs 14 is crazy. We take that. Take this. I'll drop that there. We'll just drop all of these together. Now I'll go ahead and fill up my... Sorry, I'm getting paranoid and hearing, like, things that aren't there. Going crazy. Because there's 3... 4... I just keep going. No reason not to, you know what I mean? We have this space for it. Like, we have an ungodly amount of space with our truck. Let me walk away from this real quick. I'm not sure if it'll work. Is there any other cars? I'm probably able to find other cars. But right now, I just have my truck. Other tanks. There's like military vehicles, which is not really what you're looking for, but close. I'm just gonna load these up, drop them here. Well, still cool. Yeah. My main playthrough, I had like fire trucks and ambulances as my main like modes of transportation, which was pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Grab these. See if I can fill up all my lighters in one fell swoop. Let me unpack this. Maybe let's have medkits to heal and stuff. Initially, yeah, but I would take them out and fill them up. Oh, I've just been transferring from lighter to lighter. That'll get you. Let me go ahead and fill this. I agree. Right now, I'm just trying to get like my fuel game up, as they would say. That alarm is long since useless. Essentially, that was for woodcraft in the beginning, so I could watch like the carpentry show. All right. Well, let's go and just clean this place out. I'm still amazed that I killed 300 in a single night. I understand it's not that impressive because it's like I used fire, but come on, you know what I mean? You can go ahead and throw these. Probably not in the back of the truck. Actually, yeah, I'll put the gas cans in. Whatever you call it. This way we can get a whole bunch of gasoline. Pretty sure one more run and we'll be good. Yeah. Really? Hungry? That's crazy. How hungry? 80 pounds. Wild. Now let's go take anything not nailed down, huh? Let's take a zebra cake. I do like zebra cakes, like in real life. You ever had a zebra cake? Pretty damn good. Go. Take the tarp. Because why not? Yeah, it's like a type of like snack cake. It's pretty good. It's not actual zebras. Though I could understand the confusion because of the name. Also, I think that's illegal. So, what we can do is throw this in the back. Look it up. That's fair. Gas is free. Woo. Bookstore. Bookstore. I almost forgot the gosh dang bookstore. That would have been a little sad. We'll turn the heater on. I almost forgot the bookstore and a sack. Because I need a sack so I can start picking up dirt. Because I need to start farming indoors. I'm not going to run them over. I actually have to maintain this car in somewhat good condition. Because this is all I have at the moment. Because if I hit them with the front of the car, then it starts breaking my engine. If I hit them with the back, next time. I don't know. I ran over 50 of them. I think that's enough for me, you know what I mean? Though I appreciate the enthusiasm. Drop this. That's a lot. I basically killed 50 people. Like, put it in like, ooh. Kevtar. Etar, not Kevtar. Okay. Dentistry. Mm-hmm. I see what you're trying to do. I'll just start failing. That's gonna be a lot faster than I thought. Oh, I tried to be fancy. Searching for books, I am. Let me go and see. Don't want that. Don't want that. Actually, yeah, I've already read that. Why do you need them? So basically, whenever you are... Like, when you read the books, it'll boost the amount of experience you get from, like, doing things related to that skill. And in the beginning, it's like a 3 times multiplier. But up here, it'll be like a 17 times multiplier. So basically, it's going to help me level up a lot faster later on. Throw this in the back. Aha. Glad you're excited. Tired, understandable. Let's just loot these last 2 buildings and we'll be good. It's a shame I don't have my crowbar with me. Game endless or... Yep. Essentially it's the story of how you died. So every... what do you call it? Game end, like, it's supposed to, like, end whenever you die. Yeah, so that's a little dreary. We're just gonna do this. Yeah, because it's like the story of your character's life. So if you're still alive, it's still going. Or what? Let's just cut our losses and get out. What's up, James? Alright, we're gonna throw this in the back of here and get out. Yeah, the Zomboids are out. To be fair, they are in fact always out. So right now, I'm pretty well set. Let me go on ahead. Smoke a cigarette. Yeah, see? Cars like this, but there's no, like, keys around, so I don't... Like, I'm not able... Not what I wanted, but... I thought that woman had a katana thrower. Also, if you guys see, like, a house like this, but the windows are boarded up, and I don't see it, like, he, like, pointed out to me. Because those are survivor houses. And it's, like, people who have, like, actually prepared some for the... Whoops. Not good. What are you playing today? I'm playing a Project Zomboid, a zombie survival game. It is very good and very in-depth. .96. Yeah, the alternator's been carrying pretty heavily with this battery. Because I'm keeping an eye out too, don't get me wrong. Ooh, garden gnome. I want that. But it is smart to get out of here right now. Like, head home and... cut our losses. Because honestly, we have so much that we're bringing home with us. As well as the fact, this looks like Alaska. It takes place in Kentucky. The reason it looks like Alaska is that I have a mod on that makes it horrifically cold outside. Like, it's negative 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Because we use freedom units around here. Yeah, that's exciting, isn't it? Very cool. So, yeah. So it's very important that I keep the my power on. Yeah, right now, since I turned the heater on, it's gonna warm up. Yeah, I made it a lot harder. Because as you can see, I'm very, very good at this game. Even though it's very hard. Plus, I'd never seen, like, cold temperatures in this game, so I wanted to play around with it. Being a virus works stronger in cold areas makes it harder. Eh. I can see your point, but I'm not gonna catch it, you know? Like, I have to get bit to do that. And I have no intention on doing that. I just kidnapped that zombie. Like, ran through, hit him in the head, and took literally everything off of him and ran. You missed it last stream, but the helicopter event that makes the zombies more active. Not really. Like, like, in a thought experiment kind of way, yeah, but game function-wise, no. Which is good. I tried playing this game with sprinters. It's like where the zombies sprinted instead of, like, just, like, calmly walking. I forgot the sack. Boo. Not the biggest deal in the world. Here's my own little slice of heaven. Yeah, I couldn't survive it, and I would consider myself very, like, skilled with the game. Oh. So what I did there is I yelled, which you can use to, like, draw zombies in. Let me go ahead and see what's in his backpack. Canned sardines and chips. He's a survivor, but he has, like, terrible stuff. If I really wanted to be paranoid, I could... Ooh. I'll sleep and unpack in the morning. See, so it'll have, like, events in the game. Like that gunshot you just heard. It is to imply that there's no survivors in the house, only me. Yeah. But actually, that's very crazy that you commented that. Because it's kind of what I was, like, going in to talk about. I should have slept. That's what I should have done. Let me go ahead and see what I can carry in the large backpack. 2785 versus 2280. All right. So around house, no survivors in the house. So basically, should do the hunted school. Really intense. Could never beat it. I am very good at video games. That's like the whole point of me. But, oh, first order business. Still have water, that's nice. I can tell by the sound it makes, by the way. That's what I'm listening for. But... what was I saying? Sound of whatever. So, technically in the game, there's other people. And it's like implying that there's other people. But you'll never like find them. You'll only hear like people getting car accidents, people in survivor houses. Things of like of that nature. Yeah, religion. Learn how to pray. Alright, we'll put the water bottle in that corner, just so we have clean water. But yeah, but the water, basically, you'll hear, like, whether it's really pressurized or not. And if it has a good amount of pressure, you'll hear, like, that means you have water, because it's still being, like, pumped in. However, if you hear, like, sputtering in, that means water's cut. I'm not used to that being on. I've spent a lot of time at this place with no power. Go. Definitely possible. But will I have freezer, like freezer space? I'd eat some of this. I'll throw a bass in the... I would drink still water. Uh-oh. From what I've seen, like heard from those TikToks, that's a bad idea. Slight damage, we're fine. Oh. $28. 29.2. Now we can run these outside. If it's the only way to kind of have to. Also a fair point. You just really want to like try to boil that water. You actually have to boil water in this game too. Fun fact. Put this in my alcohol cabinet. I'm just not sure how my temperature in here is going to change based off of when the power cuts. My meal is done. Nice. I'll just go ahead and eat this real quick. Look, I'm eating that thing. I caught that. If you guys want to see more fishing pictures, I do post fishing pictures in the Discord. first 2 steps ahead. I am. Always. That's why I'm still alive. Because now I can start reading books to help me get skills better. Because ideally, I can be level 7 in carpentry. Dump that out. Get some water from the lake, filter it, make fresh water, know what you're doing. And yeah. In this game you can. That's actually one of the things I do for water later on. Go ahead and see what's in here. I am going to fix up this pickaxe when I get a moment. I'm going to put it in here. But a lot of this is just like food or seeds, which is good. Now this will be good, because this will help me keep all of my seeds in one place. Nice. Drink water from rivers in the game. Haven't seen them yet. Or missed it somewhere. Now let me pull up my map. This is actually a river that cuts through. This is where I catch my fish. Fun fact. Can unload more of this food. It is a lot of food. Let me put my kettle on the stove. Woohoo, river! Not to be confused with River Flower, one of our long-standing members in the community Discord. Ooh, I remember the phenomenal idea I had, which is to turn this room into my like little garden area because of the sink being right here. By the way, I have a community Discord server and a membership program for the channel. The link for both is in the description right now and in every video I post ever. Fun fact. I'm just throwing the empty bags in there so I can use them to loot later on. 16 cans of gas is crazy work, by the way. So yeah, if you guys want to have a more like direct way to talk to me, that is probably one of the best ways to get a hold of me through the YouTube channel. Either that or my business email. But that's for business. Once we get this completely unpacked, what we're going to do is... I'm actually going to leave like a can or two of gas in here. Leave like 14 in here. So we'll be fine. Know what I mean? We can move 8 at a time. We're good. Nine. Now, if we could get like a jumbo jerry can, that would be badass. we're good. I'm gonna leave one in there just in case if I'm like out and about and I need to like grab gas. So this is good because that will fuel this, which will be my like main method of fuel. And by fuel I mean electricity. Drinking looks like coffee in that picture. I have an energy drink, so I don't have coffee. I'm a sucker for things like this. We'll put that. We'll put this. Oh, hey pal. Hey, facing the wrong way. There you go. I don't think I have anything else like that. Can throw this downstairs and those two in the garage. I think that's like what I would do if I were like genuinely in this situation. Just befriend stuffed animals like that, because it's like, who else are you gonna talk to, you know? Just go crazy. Also, 700 cigarettes is kind of crazy. I'm gonna put away like half probably. School bag empty. I just got a little rubber duck to keep me company there. Yeah, that's very fair. Oh, message retracted. Usually I can see when people do that. Let's go ahead and throw these all in here. Wash myself. So now we're all cleaned up. We're not going to go outside right now. Kind of activated my fight or flight right there. I was not used to hearing that noise, like walking barefoot. I'll put this. My pickaxe will go in here. I'm doing a zombie apocalypse, gather food, hunting tools, stuck up on water, get a car and stuff, make sure I have a weapon with me all times. Man, we are getting like the rundown. I won't complain. That's some good stuff. Let me grab a saw. Look for a cure. I mean, that'll do it. That's all you really need to do. He has a plan, a respect. We're gonna sit here and read this while my clothes wash. Was that? Okay, that was not the power going, thank God. I'll eat this fish. We can go ahead and throw this. Yeah, see, now that I've read it, I get a 8 times multiplier on everything that I do. For carpentry, at least. I can't read. Farming for beginners. Bulletproof gear. I imagine, like, whatever you call it. Like going to a museum and getting, like, the medieval armor would be pretty decent. So farming. I'm already level 1, so that's good at least. Go ahead and leave this open. What else do I want? Oh, the trapping's kind of useless. Just to be honest. Fuck it. I'll read. James would be my protector. This man's really thought about it. Let me go on ahead and check on my fish. Better hot. Isn't most things. Let me go ahead and eat. Oh, I'm just reading to see if my guy got overweight, which is possible. Metalwork, pretty good. Go ahead through and read this. Bored. That's fair. I've just kind of been sitting inside and reading. I'll tell you, that's a very... Yeah. Go on ahead and wear most of this. Where's my pants? There's my pants. Put these on. Just to go ahead and keep, like, get some amount of clothes on. Great shape building house. I don't know. I don't imagine, like, you'd have to worry about being out of shape. Because you'd be, like, doing everything. You know what I mean? Well, if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, just relax, think about what would the Great Autisto do. And might, like, maybe do that. Who knows, man? Ooh, I forgot I have clothes in my backpack. Better to be safe than sorry. Let me going ahead and put this stuff away. Yeah, that's a ton of XP I'm getting. So tired and bored. You know what? Let's have a sensei or a master of some kind. He's him. You know what? I don't want to take away from James. I think I'm him. As everyone should think about themselves. Let me go ahead and throw the bottle up there. Throw these in here. Something like this, you can never be too careful. Alright, James, I want to level with you here, big dog. This game's not real. Ooh, items in it. Throw these in. I'm just gonna disassemble like everything. I'm just saying. It is fun to think about. Ridiculously tired. Alright, let's name the rabbit and the bear. I think Willis the rabbit's a pretty good one. Oh. Oh, oh my back popped 3 or 4 times there. It felt very nice. ADHD, so I can't help overthinking sometimes. It happens. Smoke. Reading glasses. Okay. We still have power. That's good. Anyways, to me, I'm a girl. No way. No way. Disassemble. These large beds are actually some of the most experience you can get from disassembling things. Actually, electrical. We have the clear. Grab this. Because this room needs to be cleared out. So we can like go ahead and start. Overthinking is just like, in my opinion, a part of life. Some people do, some people don't. That's me. I wouldn't be a good protector. I might have a plan, but sometimes I get distracted. Like you're getting like mauled by zombies, and he's just like, "Oh my god, this place has cable." Ooh, door. No thanks. Because once I get a sack, I can start like getting that place all like set up. I'm just gonna throw all this in the fireplace, because if something happens and I don't like have the fuel to keep the house warm, or I need to, whatever you call it. Can I burn these? Like the clothes I'm talking about. Buy chairs. We don't need them. I'm just gonna have to get distracted by a car going by. felt. Almost level 5. Actually, let's see what I can start, like, consolidating in, like, the house. First. I'm gonna go fishing. Bored. It happens. I put those together. Yeah, it depends on how my mood is. Nice. I've had a time where like a zombie spawned in my little courtyard. It was very upsetting. It's like someone breaking into your house. You just kind of lose that like feeling of safety. I'm gonna have to walk down the... I got 6 little bait fish? No way. No way. Okay. I was like, just so I'm tracking. 86. Better, but not good. You know what I mean? I want 100. I have 50 minutes to catch. Just jog along the shore. Two things that sucks. And I broke my fishing rod. Boo. So what I'll need to do is get a little, what do you call it? A little storage thing for that. That sucks. Yeah, I agree. Especially catching socks is just insult. I would have preferred to catch nothing, you know what I mean? Throw on this stuff in my bag. Because I need those scrap electronics, because that'll fix my... What do you call them? Fishing rod. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. I can go on ahead and start disassembling all of this nonsense. So a big fun fact, a little noob trap in this game is let me actually take this off. Yeah, there's these crates you can disassemble, and like just looking at them, you'd think they'd give a very good like boost to your like carpentry when disassembling, and they're actually like horrible. Like doing basic things would be a lot better than that. That's something that gets a decent amount of people in this game. It would have gotten me if I wouldn't have like been told, like I'm telling you guys. Oh, I did not want that. Fancy plate and wine glass. $20. No, I don't think I will. Should have a cigarette while working. That's badass. And we have 21 people in here. And once again, shout out to the community Discord. If you guys want to get in contact with me in a more like direct way, or just meet fun people who also like this channel, that's a great place to do it, if I say so myself. We haven't got a lot of new people in a while, so we're kind of like losing our minds, but we're still, I say, pretty well off. Also, if you guys like the live stream, that'll bring it to a wider array of people. So more people can find the stream, and more people can find the Discord, and you guys can meet more friends. That's always great. Always feels good to have a lot of people watching the live stream, so that's the reason I said it. Just so I'm like completely transparent with y'all. If I really want, like, get desperate for leveling up in carpentry, I'll go to the motel back in Rosewood. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't really need an alarm right now. Need to make sure to put those back on before I leave. My guy's bored. You know, I think I'd be better off, like, doing something like this. Just a working magazine. Ain't no shame in just reading it real quick. Ghost stuff gets your heart rate up. Yeah, I agree. I also like watching ghost stuff like that. Hardwood wall shelves. I don't know what my guy wants to do to feel something, but for 20 is not worth it. Because I'm just going to end up building my own, like, places. Let's do a word search real quick. Ah, that's the floor. I can't take it off the floor and put it on the floor, you know what I mean? Stuff is favorite stuff is nukes. I don't know what that is. If I'm just honest with you. I know it was English. That's about it. Disassemble this desk. We'll level up in carpentry. And alright. Ooh, actually, wait a second. I'll take this. Does the ghost got on camera? Ah. So I need to get below 7 before I can do that. But we can go ahead and keep... Actually, hold on. So you guys see that we're at 34 XP. Disassembling one of these beds. 138. That's 100 just gone. Let me go ahead and just eat this word search. For those of you who are lurking in chat, hello. I do in fact see you guys. And I also understand not talking in chat. I rarely talk in chat whenever I'm watching live streams. I just want to let you guys know that you are seen, heard even. I want to disassemble this, I want to pick it up. Metal wall shelves, I'll go ahead and put those in my pocket. This item's on the surface. Oh, the sink. I'm up to speed. Just gonna tear all of this down. Have to go. I get a new song on my channel. It's badass, man. I'll be doing this. I've been streaming almost 2 hours. Gosh dang. Because I can go and start putting these on the walls. Tired, understandable. If I have time when you're done, maybe I'll comment on this video. Oh, nice. Maybe. Who knows? I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff away. Equip. Actually, here, just to put them up. Kind of neat that they go up there. Not what I was expecting, but we will take it. Unpack. That's neat. 15:30. Want to play? What are you playing? I'm playing Project Zomboid. I'm not for certain. I'm already playing Zomboid, you know what I mean? If if I'm honest with you, I find this game most fun whenever I'm just, like, playing it. You know what I mean? You know, 40... I don't play build 42. I think build 42 is the worst thing to happen to this game in a long time. Not for me. My guy's hungry, so maybe he'll catch a fish when we go out. I don't know. Build 42 tried to change way too much. Instead of adding, just flat out adding content, it wanted to, like, reinvent the wheel, some might say. And I'm not about that. Some people might be. Not me. Going ahead right here. Small pike. Big pike. Small perch. Freezing. Nice. The fact that it's free, like, it is -50 outside. By the way, I do appreciate the offer, Luke. I'm not trying to shut you down. I prefer this game solo. Look at that. It's huge. 15 pounds is crazy. Then we'll have small pike. We'll put the pikes in the freezer together. You can go on ahead and shred those. Really? That's impressive. My meal is done. Ooh. I'll throw this. We'll put this outside. Probably need to get, like, something. So for right now, the goal is to get rain barrels set up on the roof. Go on ahead and take this stuff off. Sleep with no pants on, because who sleeps with pants on? You know what I mean? Crazy people, that's who. Well, sleep, I imagine I'm going to wake up around 03. Really? My guy went to sleep in today. Socks and shoes. We'll just throw these in here. Put these away. We still have power. Let me see what we're doing with water. Water still on. My guy is hungry. Could eat a horse. Huh. That's because I forgot to eat my meal. Whoops. have antidepressants, but I don't really need them right now. Shoes, socks, small catfish, bass, sunfish, perch. God dang. I'm an animal. Let me. Okay, so that's like actually 61 right there. 68. Big perch. Socks. Trout. Let me see. You throw out all my shoes and socks. Because I don't really want them. I don't want to leave with a bait fish still. How about small pike? Broke my damn fishing line. I mean my fishing rod. That's a lot of fish. 63. I'm pretty down with it. And we can get stocked up on food. So we need to get some dirt. Also, you guys should, in fact, like the stream. If you like this content, that is. I don't want to tell you to like it if you don't like it, you know what I mean? I have rotten bread and just sitting in here. It's disgusting. I want to see how big that big pike is. 59 centimeters versus 118. Dang! Okay. Now we need to throw these in here. Oof, 16. That's a lot of fish. Go ahead and eat that. Go on ahead and pocket most of this nonsense. I'm gonna go ahead and fix. I'll fix my fishing rod and go back to disassembling stuff. Let my guy cool off a bit. Smoke a cigarette. Just calm down. Yeah, there's my chainsaw, by the way. I do have a chainsaw. It's pretty cool. So I'm about 500. You know what I mean? Go on ahead. 476. It's not bad. It's actually genuinely not terrible. We can go on ahead and start doing all this nonsense. Wet. Ugh. Cool. Cool. Can you give me a sec? Alan. Oh, we need metal working. I don't do all that. I don't know why I keep thinking I hear Zomboids. Long table. Go ahead. Just tear all this apart. Nice. We can crack open this table. Read this, toss it on the floor, toss everything on the floor. I'm just gonna assume I have those already. Just ripping apart anything made of wood. Where did that chair come from? Am I playing prop hunt? Should I be scared of that chair? Sure hope not, because I will not be. Sit. I was gonna say disassemble it. Dang. Ooh, pillow. Yoink. The guy's bored. I'd be having a blast taking all this stuff apart. I'm thinking about that Zomboid we saw at the gas station. Almost 1,000 already. It's pretty cool. Might be the coolest thing you guys have ever seen. Who knows? Shell suit trousers, huh? Let me disassemble the lamp first. Little heavy, but we'll live. Oh, I see why. See, that'll do it. Just disassemble this. Because the problem is, with the character being bored, also it's snowing outside. With my guy being bored, it'll make my character sad. Pick up. Okay, yeah, because it'll go in there. I can go ahead and shove that in my pockets. Okay, go on. Disassemble. Just keep tearing stuff apart. Electrical. Decent. Nothing crazy. No, that's a notebook. And we finished the day with about 1,300, whatever you call them. That's funny. I can't do that. It's an animal making those noises. So once I get in and settled, which you'll have to do with through the front door because I left it open. See? Yet another thing we can place stuff on. Isn't that just neat? I'll just throw the light bulb in there, I guess. I'll just throw everything in there just to get through it. Thank goodness. Because I am going to place the pillow up here. Because I like having more than one pillow. Making this house the way I like it. Well, we still have power. Let's go on ahead and... Boo. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and fix a meal. Have you guys ever seen gameplay this good? Six. We'll have this 6 and 8 meals together. Just to A, clear up space, and B, it'll add enough for a decent meal. Oh, should probably turn this on. Tomorrow average temperature -62. Mild wind from the west. Expecting showers. Ugh. Oh, whoops. So we'll cut that. Turn this on. We'll play the... Turn that off. Got myself a little... Oh yeah, I haven't eaten yet. That'll do it. We'll eat this. The guy is tired. Let's go ahead and dump this downstairs. Now I need to start growing my own food. Actually, hold on, let me look at this before I do anything crazy. So for this, I need carpentry 7. So I was right on that front. Lamp on pillar. Not bad. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. The table, not really fertile. This one. Yep. We'll definitely be doing that. Just because there's so much. Yeah, we're gonna go visit that place. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I forgot my clothes. I'm gonna throw this in the corner because I've already seen it. Let's do our daily check. Do we have water? We have water. Do we have power? We do. Let me go ahead and grab my clothes off the floor. We'll have a preemptive cigarette just to keep the voices away. I have been streaming for 2 hours. What I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go on a little run. And when we get back from that run, I'm gonna call the stream. How does that sound? I guess I can see that power's still on. Alright. I'm not tracking anything like outstanding. If you guys are, just let me know. We're not really gonna explore or anything crazy. We're just gonna go to those warehouses I passed in the very beginning, like on my way over. I don't know, as much as I want to put like give myself more time with power, it seems kind of cheap. So between 0 and 30 days, I was looking at the zombie, not. So yeah. Big fan of muscle cars, but right now it's more about utility than it is about looks, you know what I mean? Because like I could go out and find like a perfect condition like Porsche. But what is that going to help me in the long run, you know? The answer's not much. It's like blowing as much hot air as it possibly can. It's doing its part. But for right now... These. Those would be helpful. But for right now, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Like, is anyone here like trying to use this stream to fall asleep too? Because if so, I can start doing streams centered around that. Where the whole point is I just stay very calm. Then I am at risk for falling asleep. I don't know. If there's a demand for it, I might think about it. Because I'm more like quiet and calm than I'd say most streamers. Just because I'm not gonna like play up my reactions specifically for content. So the reaction you got, like the reaction you guys get out of me is like a genuine reaction from me. Ooh, I can also grab another generator when I'm out. I don't know if I see any other special zombies. I need to zoom out there so I can just keep an eye on where I'm at so far. While I'm out, I might stop by the motel in Rosewood. $2 in. My only worry is that when I get to... like, I'll level up, and then I'll have to, like, come back anyhow. I don't know. I could have brought the carpentry book with me, but I'm not, like, tracking that too much. Which I guess is on me. But I was also only anticipating going out here to grab, like, a ton of rotten food. So I can use that as compost. Because I also need the sacks. So I can... whatever you call it. Transport dirt to the... empty... yeah, one of the empty rooms, so I can start growing crops inside. Down here, they have a well. That's all well and good. Because that gives you unlimited clean water. There's mods that let you build wells, but it feels like extremely cheap to do. If that makes sense. Because it's like, I could just throw a well anywhere. And now it's, water no longer becomes an issue. To be fair, water's barely an issue. Like, even if I don't get my rain barrels set up and they cut off water, I just pull water from the river and boil it. And now I just stock up that way. Like, it becomes a chore more than it does, like... I don't know why I jumped out. Well, I know why I jumped out, because I hit E, but I didn't mean to. Yeah. That's another thing that I don't really understand, is that people will, like, get in chat and start to be like, hey, man, can I play with you? And it's like, if I'm gonna open myself up to play with, like, viewers, it'd be something that'd be, like, established beforehand, probably through the Discord. Just be like, hey, like I'm doing a viewer. Oh, I lost control of the truck very briefly. But I don't know. Because it's like, I don't want to just play with random people out of nowhere. Because it's like, what if they get in here and just start, like, screaming the N-word, you know what I mean? I can't, there's no like vetting process. And I feel like the community... Oh, fuck. I don't know. We'll have to wait for my thing to refresh to see how much damage that just did. Luckily, I only took slight damage. I do drive fairly slow in this game. But yeah. It's not that it's like, I don't get mad at people for asking if they can play. But it's also like, just like, join the community, man. Like, become a part of it before you just try to like, gun it straight to being like, the stream, you know what I mean? I'll get off my soapbox, as little as that soapbox may be. Just food for thought, I guess. Yeah, I can grab the generator while I'm here. I can pop over to Rosewood. Like I say, I'm not looking for a fight at all. Yeah, these are the crates I was talking about earlier, where it's like, it looks like they'd be good for whatever you call it. The fact that the potatoes are only stale at this point is kind of crazy. Let me go ahead and throw these in the truck. Yeah. It's just a dude there. I guess it's good. Let me get my... Really? Come on. I was gonna say don't flood the engine, but I'm pretty sure that's not a feature. I'll go ahead and just run out real quick. Oh. I was tracking that there was a generator in here. I don't know, depending on how this goes, I might just leave off the stream in Rosewood. Yeah. I might do that. While we're doing nothing here. Hit y'all with an ad. And not apologize for it. I'm just experimenting with running ads like that and like monetization. Because sometimes I like to let the stream auto do it for me, basically. Other times I don't. Like when I streamed Barotrauma, what I do is I would, anytime we hit support, I would go ahead and hit the stream, like, hit the stream with an ad. Just like go ahead and get it out of the way. Kind of car keys on the floor, by the way. -25. Still crazy good that I can be 50 different than ambient temp just from my car's heater. I will get gas. Probably in Rosewood. Oh. I've been way off the road. That's why I've been, like, it's been working my damn car so hard. Don't want to run my battery dry. Let me go ahead and jump on in here. I do have an axe in the back of my truck if I need, like, to use it. Let's see what they got to eat. Stale corn dog. Oh, yeah, that upset my character. Kill that guy. I have this girl to worry about now. Just kill that one. Like it's nothing, bro. Need to fix myself a snack here soon. Probably at Jenny's table. That's my cat's name. Good to see that she's doing well for herself in this universe. Because that implies there's only one Jenny. And to me, there is. Let's go and search through these. Throw that on the floor. Where's that song at? I hear him. No food in this place is whack. Go ahead and see my skills. Yeah, I'm about halfway there already. Let's go check out Ginny's table. See what she's got going on. I wonder if it's the same consistent people coming back to these streams. It's hard to tell, because... You know what I mean? I think I can make it in here. Turn around. You're not gonna fool me. I'll eat that peanut butter. I'll take those granola bars. I'll take the chips. And then I'm good. Then I'm fine. I'm chilling. Yeah, that place is crawling now. Oh no, I'm not too keen on like fighting all of them. Oh. Especially since I have the crowbar out. Here. We'll do a tactical get the hell out of here. Area is too hot right now. I need the zomboids to disperse before I can really do anything, like at all. I don't really feel like burning them either, just because they're not like those guys. Because what I'm doing here is I'm going to lure them around. So that way I can gun it. Missed. It is very unfortunate. Kind of a waste of a trip. But I was gonna say we gained so much knowledge. We'll stomp somewhere. Maybe. I want to do like a thorough inspection of my truck before we go back out again. Like anything too long distance, that is. I do keep an eye on chat. So if you see me, guys, if you see me glance, oh my god, you see me thread the needle right there? That's worth a like. Maybe 2, maybe 3, who knows? I don't know. And we'll let this warm up. Yeah, to be fair, the entire point of this trip was to get those sacks, and we did. I'm not tracking anything else. So we should be good. A whole ton of generators in Rosewood, but not worth it. I remember on my first time, like, going over to these cabins, I went on the Project Zomboid interactive map and just kind of like planned out like a full road trip, because I was like, I don't know where to live, and then living somewhere close to the river is ideal. We got like 10 sacks. And by 10, I mean 13, because we got 7 and 6. And I won't say those in the reverse order, you animals. Also, fun fact, any super chats above $10 will in fact jump scare the whole live stream, to include myself. It's happened a few times, but you really have to... You know what I mean? Because I can kind of see chat in my peripherals, which is why I know when people are talking without like checking it. But if I see it like light up a specific color, it's going to catch my attention, and it's going to take a second from the time. It's going to be like half a second you get from the time that it hits chat until the jump scare happens, and like that's enough time for me to like look and register what's gonna happen. At least it might jump me, but it won't like scare me. So like, I don't know, we're headed back home. I don't know how long this trip's gonna be. It's not gonna be too long. I think I'm just gonna go to West Point to grind out like carpenter levels. One, because I want to raid the meth lab for guns. $70 miles an hour. In the snow, no less. I wouldn't do that. I get scared driving in the snow. Chilly. Chilly is better than cold. Water is a wet kind of take. It's like, yeah. More like the saying. I'm not trying to spark that whole argument, especially so close to wrapping it up. don't know. Yeah, if you guys ever need like any Zomboid tips, I am probably the guy to ask. Although I'm like a build 41 kind of guy. I don't like build 42. Also, that guy asking to play earlier, build 42 doesn't have multiplayer. Fake fan. That guy's a phony. He's a phony. Big fat phony. I'm always careful when driving on this game. I've seen way too many runs end. I've never died in a car accident. The most I've gotten is injured. But there's people who lose like months into this game, like not paying attention and just run headlong into a concrete barrier and just instantly die, which is so tragic. Usually with cars like that, the keys are on the floor. I imagine that one, they're somewhere nearby. 96, that's pretty good. I have to get better with mechanics. Oop. Get better with mechanics so I can make sure this truck stays in like great condition. I don't know. Until I can get like something substantial. It's a little bit of a road trip. I enjoy this. Also, with me being a partner, I can, in fact, manually insert ads. I don't know. It's just something I can do. So I guess if I have to take, like, a pee break or something. Also, Wakeful is so good in this game. I tried to do a run without it. It was so like annoying because I feel like I would get tired at the like slightest inconvenience. And once it hits tired, if you don't have like an energy drink or something or like vitamins, you're just like that's just the end of that day. And time is in fact money. Let's see if I'm damaging my trunk at all. The only issue with damaging your trunk is that you're not gonna really be able to carry as much. I don't know. I think my next stop right now is to go to the McCoy logging facility and just load up on every tool imaginable. I'll never have to think about nails again. Not that I think about them now, you find so many. But it's so good. It's in a very hot area in Muldra. Muldra is like death. Ooh, push that guy down. I can always... What do you call it? I don't know what I was going to say there. Oh, look. 67 views in total. Tick that bad. Grown man, by the way. Alright, now we're turning in. You guys know what that means. Oh, yeah. It's ad time. Just because people aren't really going to miss much. And I want to hit them with 3 near like peak hours to see how much it pulls in. Horizon. Oh, I did in fact leave the key in the school bus. But yeah. So I'm gonna actually leave this right here. So our next idea is to go and raid the McCoy logging facility. And hold on, there's a town here that I love raiding this town. It's so nice. There's so much and it's so diverse. McCoy logging facility is right here. It is so good for like axes and everything, which is my favorite kind of weapon in this game. But I'm gonna leave this one here. Thank you everyone for coming out. If you guys are watching after the fact, I go live, so hit that bell button. So you guys will see next time when I go live. And yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you. And say goodbye to Chinese Big Shapiro.